Hello, my lovely crochet fans. Today, we are going to be making Oogie Boogie. It's more of a Oogie Boogie patch for I guess a jacket or sweater, or it can be a coaster, whichever one you want. So for this project, I am using 24/7 DK, this brownish color, and here is the exact name for that. There. Then I am also using this one, which I got off of Amazon, and there isn't actually a name color for this, so it's lime, but it does color lots, the lot, and then the color is 109. Of course, I will have all of this in the written pattern, and I will have the links to everything. You're also going to need stitch marker, a yarn needle, pair of scissors, and a 3.5 millimeter hook. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. And Oogie Boogie is going to be in a circle. So with these two together, because they are thin, we're going to chain 5, and then we're going to join, and then we're going to chain 1 and put 10 half double crochets into this ring. Okay. And here is where I will use my stitch marker. And then we're going on to round 2. Round 2 is 2 half double crochets into each stitch. round 3, we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the first stitch, and then 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then we're going to repeat it all the way to the end. Okay, so now we're moving on to round 4. Round 4 is 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then we'll just repeat that to the end. Okay, now we're moving on to round 5, which is going to be 1 half double crochet in the next 3. So 1, 2, 3. and then 2 in the next stitch. Okay, and 2 in the next stitch. And then we're going to repeat that all the way to the end. Okay, so now we're moving on to round 6, and round 6 is 1/2 double crochet in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 2 in the next stitch, and then we repeat that all the way to the end. And this will be our circle for our Oogie Boogie face. Now what we're going to do is going to cut all of that off. We're done with that. And we're going to bring in our black. Hold on. Okay. And for our black, what we're going to do is we're going to go through here like this. You're going to pull that out. And you're going to attach the black like that. And we're going to just single crochet. With the round 7 will be one single crochet all the way around with our black. Now we're just going to do a slip stitch, but we're going to do our slip stitch kind of like down here, just to bring it down some. There we go. And then we're gonna leave a long tail for sewing. I'm gonna go ahead and finish that off. And then we'll start on our features for the face. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this and we're just gonna move it to the side. And we're gonna bring back, our brown and lime here. And we're gonna make our eyebrows. So go ahead and make a slip knot. Okay, for our brows, we're just gonna go ahead and chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're just gonna single crochet across. And that is it. We're done with our brow. I'm just gonna leave a small tail for sewing. I'm gonna go ahead and tie this off. And then later I will take my needle and kind of sew this in. But now I need to make another one because Oogie Boogie has 2 brows. So I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly make this other one, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, and now we have our 2 brows there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our brows and move them to the side, and we're going to get our black. Going to make our slip knot, and we're going to start with our eyes. With our eyes, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to put 5 single crochets into this second chain. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn our work. We're going to chain 1, turn, and put 2 single crochets into each stitch. This is our first eye. Gonna leave a small tail for sewing. Then I'm gonna finish that off just like that. And I'm gonna set this down and I'm gonna quickly go ahead and make our second eye, and then we'll move on to our mouth. Okay, and here is our second eye. Just leave a small tail for sewing. Finish that off, and now we have our two eyes, which really should be like that. Or actually, this, something like that. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to take our eyes and we're going to set those to the side. Bring back our black, and now we're going to do our mouth. And with our mouth, we're going to chain 21. And now we're just going to do a slip stitch in each stitch. Okay, and now we're done with our mouth, and again gonna leave a small tail for sewing. And then here is our mouth. Okay, so now we're gonna bring back all of our pieces and we're gonna use our sewing needle. And the first thing we're gonna sew on is our eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. And the eye should go, so here's the middle. So somewhere like here, and it should go at an angle. So to make sure, I'm gonna take this other eye. Yeah. I don't want it to look sad. She looks sad right now. Ah, there we go. Right there. Ah. Okay, I was doing it the wrong way. Because it was looking sad and I don't know why. Alright, so the point should go right here. Like kind of towards the middle, but like right there. Like that. So like, I'm going to poke this in right here. Okay. And then through the top. Just kind of take and stuff that back there. Like that. And then here on the back, just want to stick it through, then through the loop, and then through the next loop. And then we'll just pull it tight to secure it. And then we take our yarn here, and we just want to go through the back of the stitches. There we go. And then we can go ahead and just cut off the extra. And now, oh shoot, oh, like that. And then we want to do the same thing for this other eye. And here is our eyes we have. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Now we're gonna do the brows. And really, what I want to do is just kind of cut this down. Cut that off a little bit. Now we're gonna take go. I'm going to take the brow, and it should go like that. Just make sure I'm putting these on right. Yeah, like this. That's how we want it to be, I think. Should they be switched? Yeah, no. Okay, it's just gonna be, okay. So it's gonna go like this. And I'm gonna take, I said I was gonna sew this in, but I'm gonna take and just stuff it under. Less sewing for me to do. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna try to keep it as close as I can. Oops, shoot, wrong way. And I have to re-thread. I'm gonna try to keep this as close as I can to the eye. Just like that. Okay. Kind of just a little bit. Try to poke it just a little bit in there to close that gap. There we go. There. And then we'll do the same thing in the back. Go through a little loop. Then go through the next loop. And the next one. And then down. And then we'll just thread in our yarn. There we go. And then I can just get rid of the extra. Now, there's our eyebrow right there, see? Now we need to do the same thing for this one first. I'm gonna cut a little bit of that off. Okay, so here's our eyebrows and our eyes. The last thing we need to do is the mouth, which I wanted to do with a little bit of a smirk. So like that. Or is it? It's this way. So I'll go like this and slightly up. Yeah, so that would be like a little smirk. So I'm going to thread my needle. And I'm going to take this extra tail here. I'm going to cut some of that off. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other one. Just kind of tuck it behind. But now I need it to go up. So I've been sewing along this line and I need it to go up now. So I'm going to start moving it up a little, right above where I've been sewing it, to make it look like smirk. I think that's right. There we go. Now I just have to finish the sewing. Oh, wait, nope, nope. Wrong way. Okay, and here is my Oogie Boogie. This is my Oogie Boogie face with the eyebrows and stuff. I think this actually came out pretty good.